Welcome, race fans. Tonight we are here with the I-States Racing Association. This is the FEG Ford Entertainment Group 150 at the Tricky Triangle of Pocono. I am Joshua Medlock on the mic for you here tonight for MaxSpeedTV. Glad to have everybody out there. No, this is the truck series for ISM. This is the LFOD Motorsports Truck Series for I-States Racing. Now this is the 15th race of the regular season. They are, looks like, going to be starting their drivers meeting here momentarily. So we're going to get right straight to the point standings here coming in to tonight's race. Tony Manji is going to be in the lead again this week, 724 points, but Dalton Tucker is closing the gap just a little bit each and every week he races. Now, unfortunately, I am not seeing Mr. Tucker here currently. He's still got about 9 minutes to show up, so he may get in here last minute. We will just have to wait and see, but he is in second with 681 points, 43 back. Josh Mayu in third, 579 points, 102 back from Dalton. Kenneth McCullough Jr. in fourth, 528, 51 back behind Josh. Thomas Gold in fifth, 516 points, 12 back behind Kenneth. Matthew McCann in sixth, 501 points, 15 back behind Thomas. Now, Greg McKinney has moved up a spot. He is currently in seventh, 481 points, 20 back. Jim Westerfield down a spot. That is the only change in the top 12 here. But Jim is still in the top 10. He is currently 8th, 464, 17 back. Terry Griffey 9th, 454 points, 10 back behind Jim. Scotty Johnson in 10th, 420 points, 34 back. Chuck Carroll in 11th, 414 points, 6 back out of the top 10 here. He's behind Scotty. And Logan Keiss in 12th, 381 points, 33 back. Now, this is just the top 12. Now, the top 16 make it to the chase. And the chase will begin now later on this year, August 25th at Las Vegas. So as it gets edges closer and closer to the chase, we'll get the top 16 up here in the points to let everybody know where the top 16 stands. But that is how they're going to come in here tonight. Now, there's not a big, huge field here tonight. We do got about 20 trucks, so, I mean, it's still great. We're still going to have some drivers out here, but it is Memorial Day weekend, so everybody is out traveling, doing what they're doing for Memorial Day. Most places are out of work tomorrow. I think most schools are out as well. So, of course, first and foremost, hope everybody has a good Memorial Day weekend and a good Memorial Day. I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the central part of the U.S. right now with the tremendous amount of weather and the flooding. Trust me, we're having the flooding here. And just to state over in Oklahoma, some severe weather has just been happening over there. So keep everybody down here in your thoughts and prayers as well, because it's pretty rough down here too. But I know it's Memorial Weekend and everybody's traveling, so just hope everybody stays safe out there, and remember, turn around, don't drown. I do want to point that out because it's a big one. Okay, they are going to do stages here tonight as well. The first stage is going to be at lap 15. Second stage will be at lap 30, and then it'll be a 30-lap shootout roughly to the end. As we pull up the race analytics here real quick, we've got an air temp of 75, a track temp of 88. Now, it's not slick or very hot out there. It is a little warm, but not too bad, so I don't think they're going to have that many issues with the slickness. The problem is Pocono wears down tires, so they're going to have to watch their tires here tonight. And they can draft very well in these trucks, especially on the straightaways. So you're going to see some drafting out here as well early on as those tires are good, and then later on during the run as the tires fall off, they may get a little bit of a gap between them two, but or 2, 3, 4, however many cars or trucks are together. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Pit road speed at 55 miles an hour. They're going to have to get it woed down from quite a high speed to get it on pit road. Now, as you see, everybody is on pit road. So they are on a driver's meeting here real quick. Now, as we take a look at the upcoming what's fixing to happen here on now, it is not the NSRA Super Speedway Truck Series. I do not know why that's even up there. It did not update for some reason, and I know I took it out. But this week we've got the Newark Indy 500 and the Laura Gen 6 Series at New Hampshire here on MaxSpeedTV. Be sure to check that out. That is going to be fun to watch indeed. I believe Rudy Cummings is going to be doing both of those, so check those out. All right, we do. They are going to start to roll out here to. There we go. I'll get it up here in a minute. To finish up practice here with about 3 minutes and 45 seconds here coming down to the wire for the end of practice. And then we'll get directly into qualifying here tonight. It looks like we've got 3 viewers out there. Hopefully the sound and stuff is okay. It looks like Darren Bruce is out here on the track. Now Tony Manji sitting on pit road. He is in the top spot here in practice. Josh Mayhew second, Terry Griffey third, Jared Duda fourth, and Darren Bruce will round out your top 5 in practice with about 3 minutes left to go. We are going to step away here and play the national anthem presented by Madison Rising. So don't go anywhere. Qualifying will be underway when we come back. All right, back live here on MaxSpeedTV. Qualifying is underway. 10 minutes or 2 laps is what these drivers will get here tonight. They get no resets. I do not believe they get a reset here. So if they get damaged, they will have to get it fixed or just call it a night. But there's about 20 drivers out here, like I was saying, folks. It's still a pretty good size field for Pocono, and it being a holiday weekend. So, well, right now, Jonathan Whalen out here going to be pulling his qualifying lap. Scott Wise, Ed Adams, Steve Seegers, and Nate DeFayette still on pit road. It looks like Steve Seegers is going to be pulling off here. Tony Manji out here, and now just coming back out onto the racing surface. So he will be pulling his qualifying lap. So we will keep an eye out here to see actually gets the pole here tonight. Now, see, we've got 5 viewers in chat. Glad to have all 5 of you out there. I know it's the holiday weekend. I keep repeating myself, but still glad to have you. We do got some paint schemes here tonight as well. It looks like Scott Wise is running a red, white, and blue paint, and now I know Ed Adams is as well. And let's see if we can find a few more here. Now we do got a red, white, and blue paint scheme sort of there with Steve Seegers. So we do have some paint schemes out here running tonight. Now Jonathan Whalen, as usual, is running his United States Army paint on his Toyota. So, well, qualifying times are starting, and it looks like Scott Wise is the first one to take the qualifying time. He will be the only one currently, as we still wait for the other drivers to put in. So Scott Wise is at the top spot. Now Ed Adams going to put in his time just now. He is going to be in a second place here this evening to in qualifying. And we've still got some drivers that have not elected to take a qual a time. Up, Steve Seegers takes over point here currently with a 55.037. That's going to put Scott Wise in second. A shout out to Race Control as well, doing what he does here each and every week. Chuck Carroll goes into second here in qualifying with a 55.129. Frank Reese going into fourth with his qualifying time. That's going to push Ed Adams back to fifth. Now Josh Mayhew, Tony Manji, Jim Westerfield, Scott Bellum, Matthew McCann, all out here to qualify as well currently. Okay. Well, let me put, and I wanted to update there, as you see right up at the top there, under where the time is in the qualifying. I've got stage 1. That'll be coming up here after qualifying, and then it'll be at lap 15. That is for everybody out there. We're going to be pulling 60 laps here tonight. All right, Steve Seegers still holding on to the top spot. Chuck Carroll second, Scott Wise third, Jim Westerfield going into fourth, Matthew McCann in fifth, Frank Reese 6th. Ed Adams pushed back to 7th. Now we're waiting on some other drivers here. Kenny McCullough. Well, Josh Mayu takes the top spot here currently. Here qualifying with a 54.718. So we're waiting on more times. Well, Tony Manji going to go into second with a 54.727, and I do believe that is going to be the only one and only one he's going to get, or his second lap, so he is going to be finished. So checking on the 03 of Kenny McCullough. Logan Keiss, David McCullough, well, Kenny McCullough in the 03 is going to be put in 4th currently. He was in 3rd, but Brady Road is going to knock Tony Manji back to 3rd, and Brady Road's going to go into 2nd in the number 29 best overhead doors machine as he tags the wall, that outside wall coming out of turn 2, it looks like. Oh, we're coming out of turn 1, excuse me, my bad. Now Pocono, the tricky triangle, known as the tricky triangle. Logan Keiss gonna knock Brady Road to 3rd. Logan's gonna go into 2nd with a 54.722. And Terry Griffey in the Tide Silverado machine is gonna grab the top spot currently with a 54.621. With about a minute and a half left to go here in qualifying. So Jared Duda, Nate DeFayette, Thomas Gold still have not put in a qualifying time. Well, there goes Thomas Gold. Thomas Gold is going to go into 14th. Jared Duda will go into 6th. So now we are just waiting on Nate DeFayette to see where Nate goes. And yet again this week, Jonathan Whalen, no surprise, going to put in a 5 minute and 30 second qualifying lap here tonight. I think he likes being picked on at the beginning of the race, so he will get that here again tonight. Well, we've got less than 30 seconds to go here in qualifying. And currently, Terry Griffey does have that top spot. Logan Keiss in 3rd. Josh Mayu in 2nd. Brady Road 4th. Tony Manji 5th. Of course, we will get the actual grid win here in about 5.432 seconds here. And that will do it. We're waiting on them. Yep, all right. I believe it is going to be grid time. All right, this is your Moto Option starting grid here for the ISRA FEG 150 at Pocono. Terry Griffey is going to grab the top spot here with a 54.621. Congratulations to Terry for getting the pole. Josh Mayu going to be starting in 2nd. Logan Keiss 3rd. Brady Road 4th. Tony Manji 5th. Darren Bruce 6th. Jared Duda 7th, Kenny McCullough 8th, Steve Seegers 9th, David McCullough 10th, Thomas Gold 11th, Chuck Carroll 12th, Scott Wise 13th, Jim Westerfield 14th, Matthew McCann 15th, Frank Reese 16th, Ed Adams 17th, Scott Bellum 18th, Jonathan Whalen 19th, and Nate DeFayette will not get to qualify, not get to put in a qualifying time, but he will start 20th here tonight. Let's see here if we can get our pole sitter.
I don't think I'm going to pit.
Terry Griffey, do you have a copy, bud?
I got you, Josh.
Well, Terry, man, starting on the pole here tonight. I talked to you earlier during practice, and you were saying something about it usually is a good thing, you know, up in the top in practice, but the races are not usually that way. But here it's kind of different. You're starting on the pole. What's changed?
Really not much. I mean, like I say, I'm always seem to be fast in practice, and when it comes to qualifying, I just need a clean race to change my luck.
Well, what's it going to take out there? You think clean air is going to be a key point here tonight?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's so hard to pass. Staying out front will be key.
All right, Terry. Well, y'all are rolling out here, bud. We're not going to keep you. Congratulations on getting the pole.
Hey, thanks, Josh. How about that K2B 123 to start the race?
I just now noticed that, actually. Hey, you got to do what you got to do, right?
Hey, that's it.
All right, good luck, Terry.
Hey, thanks, Josh.
All right, Terry Griffey, Logan Keiss, and Josh Mayu. Yes, K2B 123 again. And if my memory serves me correctly, last week they also finished the race K2B 123. So maybe this little K2B streak's going on. All right, we'll only get one pace lap here at Pocono. We are about ready to go green flag racing. Everybody buckle up. It's going to be interesting. Everybody did start. Everybody did grid. 20 drivers out here tonight. Let's finish with all 20. They will be coming out of turn number 3 here momentarily. Does flatten out right here. We're really going to have to watch turn number 3 as it does flatten out right here. The pace car is going to dive off. Here we go, folks. Pace car is off and away. Waiting on Terry Griffey. Green flag in the air. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Oh, racing up the triangle. Well, all right. Who's going to lead the first lap? We don't know because they're just going to make their way into turn 1. Terry Griffey up front by himself, 2x2 teammates. Logan Keiss, Josh Mayu, Logan to the inside, Josh to the outside. Behind them, we've got Tony Monge up high, number 29. It looks like they're going to go 1, 2, 3 up front. Single foul as they go still double foul back here with the 27 of Darren Brooks on to the outside of the 31 of Scott Levine. Scott going to try to make the pass onto the inside, going into turn number 3, coming out of turn number 3, and it looks like Terry Griffey is going to hold on to lead the first lap of the race here this evening. So Terry Griffey picking up a bonus point here early on in the race. Still K2B Motorsports 1, 2, 3. Brady Road now going side by side here with the 43 of Logan Keiss. And look how close the 53 of Jared Duda was to the number 29 and giving him a push. Yes, you can push your Pocono on the straightaways. You can get the draft, get up right behind them and give them a shove. Don't push in the corners because it will definitely upset the truck as they are still going 2x2 here. The 53 now beside the 16 of Steve Seegers. Steve started back into ninth, all the way up to sixth here, currently still side by side. Way wide here with the 31 of Scott Wise to the inside, making their way down the front stretch here, going into turn number 1 on lap number 3. And that 3 wide did not last but a split second there. But the 31 is going to make the pass cleanly and go into 6th place. That's going to put the 16 of Steve Seegers going side by side yet again with the 53 of Jared Duda. Thomas Gold now in the number 97. As it looks like he might have got a little loose there going into the corner. Kept it straight coming out of turn number 2. Now he's going to go side by side with the 27, catching up to the 53 of Jared Duda. Coming into turn number 3 and going right out. The 27 getting low. That would be Darren Bruce catching those rumble strips. Be careful, especially going at about 40, 30-something miles an hour. You'll definitely spin it. Led Adams started 17th. He is already up 5 spots, a little bit of math there. Oh, a little bit touchy there. The 97 of Thomas Gold to the outside. And it looks like he got either pushed up or washed up a little bit. He got into the wall. No harm, no foul. He will lose a couple of positions, and it looks like the 11 of Ed Adams now. Well, he was going to try to be inside. Decided to back off of it. Chuck Harrell going to hold back. He is going to go to the inside and make the pass on that 11 of Ed Adams here. So they are single file here for the most part. Still some battles going on as we take a look back up front. K2B Motorsports still, well, they're still 1 and 2. Tony Manji in the number 92 has kind of split up K2B here. That put Logan Kice back to 3rd, and he is under the gun here with the number 29 of Brady Road. We've got about 10 laps already before stage number 1 ends here tonight. Battle back here with Steve Seegers, Jared Duda, and Darren Bruce now into the picture. And it looks like Darren Bruce in the 27 is going to get a twofer. He's going to go around Jared Duda and Steve Seegers as them two guys were going racing it up side by side. Darren's like, well, if you guys are going to race, guess what? I'm going to pass you both. And he did, but that's still going to put the 53 of Jared Duda right on the tail of Darren Bruce. A lot of clean racing here early on, a lot of side-by-side action, and we have even seen a 3 wide here. And they kept it clean. That is a good thing. Late people in chat here tonight. How's everybody doing here? Please hit that thumbs up button and that subscribe button if you're new. And of course, if you're enjoying the content, please hit that like button and subscribe. All right, the 29 of Brady Road is going to get around Logan Kice there. Logan is going to go back to 5th from 4th. We're going to have to really watch these top 3 because they're getting awfully close to one another. Josh Mayhew looking to the inside, fixing to go into turn number 1 off the front stretch. Can Josh make it stick as they go side by side for the lead? Tony Manji, bird's eye view, going to go low with the 02 of Josh Mayhew. Now Tony Manji's going to look high, get up behind Terry Griffey. Here early on, Terry Griffey holding strong, running his own race in his line. He's keeping everybody at bay for the most part. But Tony Manji and Josh Mayhew doing battle back here for 2nd. And it looks like Dalton Tucker, unfortunately, did not make it here tonight. Man. Well, that is going to help Tony, but, man. Well, Tony is going to make the pass over on Josh Mayhew. Josh is going to go back to 3rd. Still single file here for the most part. A little bit of a battle back here between the 31 of Scott Wise and Logan Kice. Logan to the outside. Logan on the outside, the 31 to the inside as they still go side by side. Now the 15 of Jim Westerfield was there side by side with the 97 of Thomas Gold. Thomas decided to back it off there, get behind the 15. A little bit too early here. They know they're going to have to pit. I don't know how many laps they can go, but we have a new leader here tonight. Thomas Gold has made the pass on Terry Griffey. And Terry has led 7 laps here at the beginning of the race. Tony Manji has yet to lead one up until now. So Tony Manji leading a lap. Bonus points for Mr. 92, Tony Manji. Gonna have to get with them here on when the caution comes out for the stage. We'll get with them and see how long they can go. I think it's more than 20 laps on fuel. So I think they can do the first stage fine. I don't think they can do the first and second. I don't even know if you'd really want to go 30 laps on tires here at Pocono, to be honest with you. I know when I was driving the older trucks here at Pocono, boy, they would definitely eat up those tires, and you could only really, you could run 30 laps, but it was a handful. About 5 more laps to go. Still 1-2 up front. Tony Monty, Terry Griffey. We'll keep an eye on them. Josh Mayhew has fell back to 3rd. Brady Road in 4th. Logan Kites now back to 5th. And we've got some action going on right behind them. We're going to keep an eye on the 53 here of Jared Duda. Here comes the 97 of Thomas Gold. To the inside of the 15, making the pass, going side by side with the 53, going to make the pass on him. And the 53 and the 97 make contact. And there's a caution here tonight, folks. First caution of the evening. We're going to go back here and take a look at what happened, but we were on it as it did. We're going to be riding along here with the number 97 of Thomas Gold. I believe it did start right around this area as we see Thomas go to the inside of Jim Westerfield in the 53. Him and the 53 going to go side by side. Thomas is going to get up, and it looked like there was some contact there between Jared Duda, and Gold. As we rewind it here just a minute, you can see the contact being made by Jared Duda right here. And it looked like a double contact made. Gold lost it, and then Jared came right back up into the 97. That put the 11 and the 3, Ed Adams and Chuck Carroll, involved in this. It looked like Ed was trying to dodge it. And, a little bit of net code there between the 11 and the 3. That's what upset the 3. And Ed Adams and Chuck Carroll both going to go around. It looks like Ed Adams went around, hit head on into the wall there. Yes, he did. So significant damage to the 11 machine. All right, back up alive here. As we wait on the official race control to see what they're going to do. It did not end the stage, it looks like. So we will wait and see what the official word in is. So let's see if we can go ahead and talk to some drivers here. If they're on pit road, I don't want to talk to them. Let's see here. Well, we're going to wait and see if they pit here first. We want to do that as well. The 12 laps into it. Tony Manji has now led 4 laps. Terry Griffey has led 7. The only 2 leaders we have had here this evening here so far. And I say that because anything can happen, as we just witnessed. All right, as they make their way down. Looks like going into turn 3. Going to give them just a few more if they pit here. It looks like the top 7 didn't pit. So I believe they're going to stay out. So let's talk to somebody we don't talk to very often. Jonathan Whalen, Joshua in the booth. Got a copy.
Yeah, what's up?
Well, 12 laps in, about to be 13. Been quite a show already here. Some action happening down there. How's the racing going for you, and what can you expect coming down to the end of the stage?
Hey, sorry guys on the track. Hey, I don't know what's going on right now. We're trying to figure it out.
Well, y'all are getting double file here, Jonathan, so good luck down there, bud.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, double file here. Tony Manji going to lead them back to the line here. Now the top 7 did not pit. First stage is going to end here in 1 lap, a shootout. Tony Manji, Terry Griffey, Josh Mayu, 1, 2, 3. Logan Keiss, 4th. Darren Bruce, 5th. Jonathan Whalen, 6th. Frank Reese, 7th. Brady Road, 8th. Steve Seegers, 9th. And Jim Westerfield will round out the top 10. All right, pace car is off. A green flag is back out. Going to be getting up to speed here. Now we do know the top 6 didn't pit. Now we're starting with Brady Road. Brady Road, it did pit. He has got those fresh tires. He is working his way up to the front and very quickly. And we have another caution. That'll do it for the stage. Tony Manji will win it. As we go back here and take a look at what actually happened here on this restart. No, Frank Reese was involved in this. So as we take a look, here at the start of the race, Jim Westerfield onto the inside. There were 3 wide here. Matthew McCann to the inside. The 62 of Nate DeFayette onto the outside. I know Frank Reese was here. Oh, right here. It looked like the 62 and the 71 made a little bit of contact. It might have been a little bit of net code there. But right here between the 71 and the 16 is where the caution happened. Contact made between Steve Seegers as well with Frank Reese, and that put Frank Reese into the outside wall. And it looks like the 81 of Scott Bellum was involved in this. Might have been from trying to dodge this. We will go back here and take a look at it from Scott Bellum's point of view here. Now, Scott Bellum looked like he was just trying. Oh, no, he got tagged by the number 3 of Chuck Carroll. That's what upset Scott Bellum. Well, all right, that will do it for the stage. So Tony Manji will come out with the win here for stage number 1. Now going back to the caution lap 11, the 53 did claim it. The 53 of Jared Duda. Now this is where respect is given for people who claim it. So much respect, much obliged there. So as everybody comes down pit road here, Tony Manji gonna lead them down pit road. There they all come at the beginning, and we will see if we can get a good look here. All right, this is the pit exit. So it looks like, let's see here, was that Nate? It sure was. Nate DeFayette is going to win the race off of pit road. All right, well, let's go back to Tony Manji. Get Tony down here. Tony Manji, Joshua Booth, got a copy.
Yes, sir. Got a copy.
Well, Tony, winning stage number 1, getting around a fast Terry Griffey out there. Boy, that was amazing. But you winning stage number 1 here tonight. It's gonna let the gap between you and Dalton there kind of get a little bit bigger. But you got a hungry driver, a couple of hungry drivers back behind you. I expect this thing to get a little bit more interesting as the racing goes on. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. It's always going to get more interesting as the race goes on and everything. But, you know, the old Dadama Media Best Overhead Doors Chevrolet Silverado is very fast tonight. We're kind of picking them off at a track that really I wouldn't call my best, but we're working through it here and trying to keep up.
What's it gonna take to maybe bring that number 92 home into victory lane? I know it's still early. We still got another stage to go here. But what's it gonna take to keep the truck clean, more or less?
Well, it's going to take a lot of patience because passing and traffic is really going to be tough. And right now, looks like we're going to be buried in a little bit of traffic again. So we'll see. Hopefully this restart is a little less hectic than the initial start, and we'll be nice and clean and be able to get this next day.
All right, Tony. Well, congratulations on winning stage number 1. Stage number 2, I imagine, is going to be starting here within the next lap or 2. Good luck down there, Tony.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
All right. Tony Manji, your stage 1 winner here. Get ready for stage number 2. We'll be on lap 30. This all set up and ready to go. Well, we've got time for another interview here. So let's start with who our current leader is right now. If I can find him. See Matthew McCann, and he's all the way down here at the bottom. Matthew McCann, Joshua in the booth, got a copy.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, it's a going, Matthew. Well, you've led 2 laps here. You're current leading right now. Man, how's the racing down there for you, and what's the track feeling like?
Well, in all honesty, I've only got 2 laps of practice because I joined late. So I'm really not too sure. I'm just kind of hanging out and just trusting my instincts. I feel like the track's got plenty of grip, so we'll find on this restart. We only had a turn on the tires for the caution, so I didn't feel like we needed to pit. So got the bonus points for leading.
All right, Matthew. Well, it's still a long race left to go. Plenty of laps left. Anything can happen. What's going to be key to victory here tonight for you?
I really feel like track position and saving the tires for the long run. I feel like we're probably gonna have a long run here. I don't feel like we're gonna have another caution until the stage. So it's just gonna be stay up front. That's what I'm trying to do. So we'll see how.
All right, Matthew. Well, good luck out there, bud, and get ready for this restart.
Thanks, bud, and thanks for all the service members that gave their lives and all their families that support them. So thank Lord for them and make this country.
Well, as a veteran myself, I do appreciate it, man. I'm sure everybody else out there does too, but good luck. All right. Well, we're going to get ready to go here on this restart. Matthew McCann going to take point here, get him going with Steve Seegers to his outside. Going to put Nate DeFayette in the 62 in third, Thomas Gold in fourth, and Tony Mongi is going to be in fifth. Got about 10 viewers in chat, and I'm not seeing chat blow up like I normally see. I am not sure what's going on out there. Maybe not everybody wants to chat. All right, pace car's off, green flag. It was that quick. All right, shooting down into turn number 1. Matthew McCann trying to hold on. Here comes the 62 of Nate DeFayette. Cannot rule out the 62, and he is screaming down the backstretch here on the inside, side by side. It looks like with the 16 of Steve Seegers, Matthew McCann gonna dive it low here, coming out of turn number 2. They're gonna make their way into turn number 3. Somebody's into the outside wall. Oh, who is that? The 97 of Thomas Gold. Giving a little bit, it looks like, of the polka-dot stripe. Like everybody kept it straight and clean. Good job. 3 wide. The outside. Oh no. There's still 3 wide. The number 9 of Terry Griffey kind of come to the inside here. The 92 of Tony Mongi to the inside. The 29 of Brady Rowe to the outside. Well, that 3 wide did not last long, but boy, that was pretty well it lasted. Good drive. Good drive. Well, there comes the 0-2 of Josh Mayu to the inside of the 97 of Thomas Gold. Single file. Ooh, somebody got a little bit loose up front. That would have been Tony Mongi. Kept it straight, though. Good job. Whoa, Tony getting into the grass there. What you want to do? We're going to have to keep an eye on Josh Mayu, Thomas Gold. Here it looks like Josh did make the pass there on Thomas. Thomas is going to come to the outside. 29 of Brady Rowe. Boy, there's a group of hungry trucks right here. They are still 2x2. The 62 of Nate DeFayette now finds himself in third, with the tied number 9 of Terry Griffey on the outside, the 92 of Tony Mongi, right behind Kim, right behind the 62. Little bit of a gap growing and go through in between the second and third. They're going to go 3 wide. Oh no. Well, that 3 wide didn't last but a second, with a 62 of Nate DeFayette losing 2 spots. We're really going to have to keep a close eye on this group of trucks. They're really close. Well, Matthew McCann and Steve Seegers pulling away a little bit here. Steve Seegers now has got a 1.6 second gap over third place Tony Manji. And Matthew McCann pulling away a little bit, about a half a second roughly between him and second place Steve Seegers. So still hungry right here. And no, they're not hungry hippos either. We got the 8 of David McCullough finding his way up into... Oh no, we're ranking back here. The number 97 of Thomas Gold involved. Well, we will go back here and take a look and see what happens to Thomas. All right, looks like a little side-by-side action with the 53 of Jared Duda to the inside here. Coming out of turn number 2. Now the 43 of Logan Kais. Now side-by-side here. It looks like Logan and the 97. Oh, right here, right there is where it was. The 97 and the 43, but did it start even further than that? We're going to check the 43 here of Logan Kais, and that would be the 31? The 31 of Scott Wise. I don't think there was contact made between Scott and Logan, but look how close that was. There might have been a little bit of netcode, not sure, but that pushed Logan up into the 97 of Thomas Gold. And they did make a little bit of contact, and that spun Thomas Gold around, and Thomas gets into the 03 of Kenny McCullough. Everybody else, it looks like, dodged it and got back around it, so back up alive. We are waiting for the official word from race control. Well, Matthew McCann still leading. Steve Seegers in second. Tony Manji up to third. Let's see who's going to come down pit road here. And it looks like we had the leaders come in, but a little bit of fake out going on there. Looks like Terry Griffey did stay out, but the rest of the guys, looks like Terry Griffey, Josh Mayu, David McCullough, Nate DeFayette, Scott Wise, Logan Kais did stay out. Everybody else did come down pit road here. So let's take a look off of pit road. See who comes out first. And it looks like, that was close. I don't know who came out first. It looks like Steve Seegers might have came out first. We'll let them get lined up here and see. Had your buttons mapped wrong. All right, well, we'll get you back down here, Jonathan. That is not a big deal. That is not a problem. All right, Jonathan Whalen, got a copy.
Yeah, I'm here. You got me?
Yeah, I got you now. Had your buttons mapped wrong?
Yeah, when I keyed out to talk to you, I was talking to everybody on the track. I really didn't know what was going on.
Oh, okay. Well, Jonathan, man, how's your racing going down there, bud? I mean, it looks like you're gonna start back here in 13th, but hey, the way the racing's been going, anything can happen, man. Talk about it.
Well, I was trying to hang out in the back because it seems like every week I normally get wrecked out, but everybody's going way too slow. And now I can't get past nobody, so I'm just trying to work my way back up there. I ran real good in practice. I just got to figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, there's still plenty of laps left, Jonathan. You know it as well as I do. Anything can happen between now and lap 60. Of course, you know, the end of the stage is going to be coming up here in about 3 laps or so, 3 or 4 laps. So, you know, it's just being patient, correct?
Yeah, that's the main thing. Like, especially with me, I'm just trying to be patient, get to the end of this thing. If I can get some stage points here and there, I'll take these stage points. They can help me all day.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, all right, Jonathan, I wanted to get you back down here, bud, since you got everything figured out, man. Good luck down there, bud.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good night.
Uh-huh. All right, well, that's Jonathan Whalen. So now let's see here if we can talk to this man. Steve Seeger's got a copy. Steve, got a copy, bud? Oh, all right. I don't think Steve wants to talk. Well, we do have 2 drivers that have taken their trucks behind the wall here tonight, Frank Reese and Ed Adams. We've got 18 drivers left on the track, or left out here on the racing surface. And it looks like the only driver that's going to be a lap down is going to be Jim Westerfield, who is sitting on pit road here currently. So it looks like everybody is getting ready to go double foul here as the pace car lights are still on. We're going to have about 3 laps left here, or 2 laps, I should say. 28, 29, yeah, about 2 laps when they go back green flag racing for the end of stage number 2. Terry Griffey has a point here. Going to be coming to the restart. Josh Mayu in 2nd, Nate DeFayette 3rd, David McCullough 4th, and Scott Wise is going to be 5th. Well, a big shout out to the sponsors here for the I-States Racing Association, K2B Designs Moto Option, and the Ford Entertainment Group, also known as FEG. FEG is the sponsor here tonight. More about these sponsors later on in the race here. We're going to get to the end of stage number 2, and then we will do what we need to do, and then we will talk about the sponsors here. Now, this is the LFOD Motorsports Truck Series for the I-States Racing Association. Glad to have everybody out there. All 10 of you. Still glad to have you. And without the fans, yeah, this would not be possible. So thank you guys so much for all your hard work and dedication to come in and watch these races and enjoy them. On behalf of myself and Rudy and the rest of MaxSpeedTV, without you guys, without all the subscribers out there, we would not be where we are today. So thank you so much. Well, all right, pace car's going to dive off here, and Terry Griffey is going to be in control. Pace car's off. Green flag is back out. Getting ready for the end of stage number 2. Here in 2 laps. Got to watch that outside. 3 wide. 3 wide up here. David McCullough caught in the middle. Oh, buddy. The 0-2 of Josh Mayhew on that outside. Well, as they are still 2-2, Terry Griffey has points. Steve Seegers now going up to second, and we've got a caution. What happened? Was that Logan Keiss? Well, that's going to do it. Terry Griffey's going to be your stage winner, but let's go back here and take a look and see what happened. I'm going to be on Logan Keiss here for a moment, but I don't know if that was weird. Oh, yeah, it was. Right here. Contact made between the 3 and the 43. Looks like the 43 slowed down to try to dodge, I believe that's Nate Defayette right up ahead of him. Looks like Nate did get a little squirrely here, started to lose it, and so right here, yeah, it looks like Nate was just fixing to lose it. He did get it back under control, but that's not where the caution came out. The 3 of Chuck Carroll right here. Looks like the 43 checked up, and Chuck had nowhere to go and got into the 43, and that's going to send Logan Keiss around, and Logan is going to go sideways, and that's where the caution apparently came out, because he was sideways. So, well, all right, back up live here. That is going to put Terry Griffey, though, your winner, I do believe, for stage number 2. We wait to get the official word. But like I said, I don't know. All right, I did get the official word. Terry Griffey is going to be your stage 2 winner here this evening. As we're going to pull a Terry down here. Terry Griffey, got a copy.
Yes, sir. Got you, Josh.
Woo! Stage 2 winner, bud.
Yeah, how about that?
Well, man, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here, bud. It's coming down to the final stage here, and still, I mean, it's great racing out here, some 3-wide action. There was some moments there I thought y'all were going to go 4-wide. I don't know if you were in that mess or not, but talk about the 3-wide, because I know you were caught up in one of them. You were right in the middle of it. Talk about how scary that is.
Yeah, it's a little scary moment there, but luckily, I was around Tony and Brady, man. I even come on the radio and told those guys, good job, man, because it was some close racing. Everybody held their line, and we made it through.
Well, what's it gonna take if you guys out here decide, all right, 3 wide ain't enough, we're gonna go 4 wide? What's it gonna take to keep it straight?
I don't think you will with 4 wide. It was getting a little hairy there. Different tire strategies was making it a little hairy. It's gonna be a very interesting finish here.
Yes, sir. It sure is. Well, awesome job out there by everybody for trying their best to hang on to it, because we know how Pocono is. Every single turn is different. Can you talk about the turns in Pocono?
Yeah, I've seen they have turn 1 down pat. That's my strong point. And either I'm good in turn 2, 1 lap, or bad in 3. It's just if who's ever the most consistent through all 3 turns are definitely going to come out on top here tonight.
My issue was turn 3, because it flattens out, and you've really got to watch it.
Yeah, the main key is don't overdrive it. See if you can get your left side tires down on that rumble strip. It helps you turn the car a little bit.
Well, all right, Terry, good luck out there, bud, and see what you can do here. It looks like you are the only one here currently with K2B Motorsports up in the top 3, but it looks like you've got your teammates still out there too. So good luck out there, bud.
Hey, thanks, Josh. Hope to be talking to you here shortly.
All righty. All right, Terry Griffey is going to win stage 2. Now it's just a shootout to the end of the race here. All right, well, Steve Seegers is going to be up front. He's going to start everybody and get them going here, as we are under yellow here, but they're going to get the green flag here coming up momentarily here in about another turn as they make their way into turn 2 here. Pocono is the very long track, and they've really knocked out the first 30 laps of this race pretty quickly. I'm proud of it, because we know how Pocono can be. It's very excruciating. It's kind of like Indianapolis. It's very excruciating. All right, now Steve Seegers has led 3 laps. He's going to pick up some bonus points. Brady Rhodes still looking to lead his first laps. He's going to start 2nd. Terry Griffey 3rd. Tony Manji 4th. Jared Duda 5th. Pace car is off and away. Steve Seegers has control. Green flag back out. And we are off and away for the final stage of the race. Already 60 laps, and it looks like they're going to start going off 3 wide here, with Terry Griffey going to shoot to the inside. Going up through the field here onto the inside. Oh, buddy, that is going to get close. The 92, oh, we're wrecking. The 92, if I can catch up to him. Golly, stop spinning, Tony. Tony Manji involved in that. So we're going to go back here and take a look and see what happened to Tony. Now, Tony was up here when this 3 wide started. It's got Terry Griffey to his inside here. So let's see what happened to Tony Manji. It looks like there was a little bumping and some banging going on down there onto the inside of Tony Manji. Out about the inside line. Now it looks like they did go 3 wide here for the moment. Oh, contact made right here. That is what spun the 92. The 31 making contact with Tony Manji. Your points leader here. The 31 is Scott Wise, and that's going to upset Tony Manji, and he is going to come down into the 43 of Logan Kais. Logan is going to, looks like, get a scrape and he kept it off the wall. A good job. But a caution will come out for the contact made between the 31 of Scott Wise and Tony Amanji. All right, well, back up front. It looks like nobody is trying to get lined back up here. It looks like Brady Road did lead a lap. So it looked like he was the leader when that caution came out. So Brady Road will be the leader. Steve Seegers will be back to second. Terry Griffey in third. The 53 of Jared Duda, it looks like it's going to be in fourth. All right, it looks like they've got it all figured out here, or iRacing does anyway. All right, doesn't look like anybody's going to come down pit road. Now, I do see Logan Kais coming down pit road, and it looks like the 52, or is that the 62? The 62 of Nate DeFayette also coming down pit road. So Nate DeFayette, Logan Kais, Chuck Carroll, it looks like, coming down pit road. Kenny McCullough, Matthew McCann. Oh! Somebody missed the pit stall. That would be Matthew McCann. Ouch. And to back up and do it all over again. All right. That is not what you want. Well, all right. I'm going to pick on a race controller here. A race controller said he don't remember, but it's all right. We got it taken care of there, bud. It was Terry Griffey who won stage 2, man. All right, caution lap 34. The number 31 did claim it, so that is going to be, I believe, an EOL for the 31. All right, well, let's see here if we can get our current leader up here. Brady Road, do you have a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, Brady, you're up front here, bud. Led 2 laps, some bonus points for you. How's it feeling for you out there, man?
Feeling pretty good so far. I don't know, kind of got into some track position here or there. This place seems like it always plays out with some strategy on fuel and whatnot. So I know we can't make it to the end here. I don't know what the fuel scenario is going to be, but hopefully we can stay up here.
Well, Brady, we're not going to keep you here, bud. I know y'all got a lot of concentration y'all are doing down there. Of course, you already answered my next question, so y'all saying y'all can't make it, so y'all's going to have to pit at least one more time. So that kind of works out in a way. We know that since y'all can't make it, y'all are going to have to pit. But we know how cautions can be, too. If a caution comes out at the wrong or right moment, it could either be a benefit or it could really hurt you.
Yeah, it depends. I guess we'll see how these restarts here go. I don't know. We get the right cautions here. We'll pit. I don't know. I'm not positive what the full window is on fuel, so my guess is as good as yours on this, I guess.
All right, Brady. Well, we'll keep an eye on it up here in the booth, man. You know, calling the race as usual. I guess if it's green flag conditions and y'all are coming down pit road, I guess it's going to be pitting time, right?
Yeah, yep. If we go green in the end, we'll be pitting at some point between now and lap 60. I would imagine split the middle somewhere. So.
Well, all right, Brady. Good luck down there, bud.
Thanks, appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy it.
All right, I'm sure I will.
Have fun, guys.
Well, all right, that is Brady Road. Now we're going to go back here to 4th place since we do have time And talk to the 53 of Jared Duda. Jared Duda, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, Jared, man, you're currently running in the 4th spot. You have not led a lap yet, but man, you cannot be disappointed because it's been some great racing. But talk about your run that you're having currently right now, and what's it going to take to maybe get a top 3, top 5, or maybe a win for you out there, Jared?
The biggest thing today is track position, staying up front, keeping the clean air. Earlier in the race, I was kind of struggling trying to figure it out, the line around here. Got some contact, spun, got sent to the back, had to come through the field. Yeah, and then we just been working ever since, getting back up front. Now we're in 4th, and we got some work to do here.
Well, it's not over yet, Jared. Y'all are getting lined back up right here, bud. Just hold your breath, man. It ain't over. Good luck out there, Jared.
Thank you, sir.
All right, there we go. I didn't want to keep them too long because they are getting double foul again. And boy, look at that track. Ain't it beautiful? Well, alrighty, folks, we are going to do a crank it up right at the start of this lap. We're going to crank it up, so get ready, because when they go green flag racing, it's going to be crank it up here on MaxSpeedTV. I do have a crank it up cam. And let's hope it holds together, because we know how crazy it can get on these restarts. But we're going to start up here with Brady Road. He is going to take point. Steve Seeger 2nd, Terry Griffey 3rd, Jared Duda 4th, Josh Mayhew 5th, Darren Bruce 6th, David McCullough 7th, Jonathan Whalen 8th, Scott Bellum 9th, and Nate Lafayette in 10th. Well, alrighty. Well, buckle up and get ready, because we're going to go green flag racing again. Pace car is off. Green flag is out. Let's crank it up here on MaxSpeedTV. Oh no, and a caution did happen during the crank it up there. Oh no, and it was a big one too. A lot of drivers involved in that. We will go back here and take a look and see exactly what happened and what caused that caution here. I'm going to pause it there for a moment and bring up the driver bar so we know exactly who we're on. I know Steve Seegers was involved in this. I did see his speed just drop. I mean, it went from 100 and something to nothing. So we're going to check here and see what happened to Mr. Steve Seegers here. And it looks like Jared Duda was right up ahead of him, but here is where it started. Steve Seegers gets into the outside wall, tries to correct it, goes back up into the wall, and comes down into, or bounces, I should say bounces off the wall, comes into the 27 of Darren Bruce. Darren Bruce goes hard into that inside wall, Oh, man, and the 27 comes back up into that outside wall. A lot of drivers involved in this, and it looks like the 15 of Jim Westerfield got a piece of it right here. This was a big wreck. A lot of drivers involved in this caution. It looks like I'm showing 3 cars that are involved for sure. Oh, man. All right. We are under a yellow. Do not know why it says race. We are under caution. We are going to be at the 20 to go mark here momentarily. Brady Road up front. Jared Duda in second. It looks like we are going to have some pit stops here. It looks like everybody, for the most part, is going to come in. It looks like Chuck Carroll, if I can catch up to him, he keeps going, moving up there on me. It looks like Chuck Harrell is going to stay out. He has not currently led a lap yet. Kenny McCullough also electing to stay out. And it looks like the number 3 of Chuck does have a little bit of front right damage to that number 3 Goodwrench machine. I hope it's not affecting him too bad here. Well, I wonder if we can get a word in with you. Hey, Chuck, got your ears on, bud?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, Chuck, man, it's been rough out there, but hey, you're still holding strong, man. Looks like you got a little bit of right front damage and maybe even some left rear, but how's your truck holding up?
It feels fine for as bad as I beat it up.
You don't like Pocono?
Nah, I'm okay with Pocono. It has races just like this always, and all you can do is try to race through it. Hopefully I can hang on here. I got okay tires. I only got a lap on.
Yeah, it looks like they're not too bad there, Chuck. You know, we've got 20 to go here, man, and you're going to lead a lap here, so you're going to pick up some bonus points here for leading a lap, man, and you're going to catch up on Scotty Johnson for that top 10. You're only 6 behind him in the points. You're only currently in 11th, so looks like you're probably, or you may end up getting that 10th spot, bud. But hey, man, great racing. Good luck. It's not over with, Chuck, so don't give up.
Thanks, Josh.
Hey, you're welcome, bud. All right, Chuck Carroll up front. Going to put Jared Duda in second, Terry Griffey in third, David McCullough fourth, Josh Mayu fifth, Scott Bellman sixth, Jonathan Whalen seventh, Tony Manji eighth, Nate DeFayette ninth, and Matthew McCann are our driver who did not get very much practice in, but yet is doing a very good job. So he is going to start. Currently, it looks like he's currently 10th. So Thomas Gold going to restart here in 11th. Scott Wise 12th. Logan Keiss 13th. It looks like Logan has some front end damage there. I don't know how bad it's affecting his Chevy Silverado here. Let's check on the lights on the pace car. We'll go back here to Logan Keiss and see if we can get Logan down here. Logan Keiss, Joshua in the booth, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Logan, it looks like you've got a little bit of front end damage there. Is that affecting the handling or the heat of that truck?
It doesn't appear to be right now. Temperatures on that little run that we just had didn't get hot at all, and I don't think the damage is causing that much of aerodynamic problems. I was able to get up to speed a little bit there.
do you think you can, well, we're going to have about probably 17 to go when y'all get the green flag, it looks like. Do you think you've got enough to get it up there to maybe pull out a really solid finish? You started 3rd, but you're currently back into 13th.
I'm gonna try, that's for sure. We'll see how the track feels. I gotta feel out the truck a little bit here and just make.
Well, all right, Logan, getting double file here, bud. Getting ready to go back green flag racing. Good luck out there.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Logan Cass, part of the K2B Motorsports team. He's going to be restarting back here in 13th. Well, back up front now. Chuck Carroll, Jared Duda, Terry Griffey, 1, 2, 3. We're going to wait and see here what happens. Now, the K2B Design sponsor here is one of the sponsors. They are one of the sponsors here. Now, Moto Option is as well. A Moto Option is giving away a hoodie and some gift cards there, as you see on the screen here currently. That's the gift cards and the hoodie they're giving away. And the gift cards with the driver's last name on it, number, for the best finisher to the new custom hoodie with the driver's last name on it and number, the best finisher here in the points. Second and third of the rest of the finishers will receive gift cards from Moto Option. Now, the Ford Entertainment Group, which is your sponsor here for this evening, is giving a brand new $1,200 gaming PC away to the driver who completes the most laps for the whole season. The pace car is going to dive off here. We're going to go green flag racing. Chuck Carroll already on the loud pedal. Green flag back out. Good restart by Chuck. LFOD Motorsports is giving $100 to the driver with the least amount of incidents for the season and $50 to the driver with the second least amount of incidents. So a great job by all these sponsors out here. Wanted to mention all that, or at least try to. All right, Chuck Carroll out of front. Oh, here comes Terry Griffey to the inside of the 81 of Scott Bellum. Terry's going to go back into 4th. Now, Jared Duda and Chuck Carroll going side by side for the lead. Who is going to lead it at the stripe? Coming to 16 to go. That will be Chuck Carroll, going to lead his 3rd lap of the race. Well, here comes the 8 of David McCullough. He started 10th, and now he is all the way up fighting for 2nd with Chuck Carroll. Chuck Carroll is going to go back to 2nd. Jared Duda now your leader. So we've got a 1, 2, 3 with about a 4-second here as Terry Griffey is trying to look. Oh, a little bit of black going on there. Looking like David McCullough in the 92. You see, that's Tony Manji. David McCullough in the 9 almost touched. They kept it straight. Now the number 92 of Tony Manji going to take over 2nd place away from David McCullough. But here comes Terry Griffey and company making their way back up front. Chuck Carroll now trying to fight back to the inside. It looks like he is going to fall behind Terry Griffey. He's going to cut it back to the inside. Scott Bellum cannot forget the 81. Here comes the 02 of Josh Mayhew as well. Chuck Carroll going to fight back to the inside of the 81 of Scott Bellum. 15 laps remaining here this evening. Well, it looks like we've got a pit stop happening here with Chuck Carroll. Chuck Carroll's going to come down pit road. All right, back up front, Jared Duda. He's got a half a second gap over second place, Tony Amanji. David McCullough in a third. Little bit of gap going on back here, a little bit of bumping and some banging going on back here. It looks like with the 31, and they are 3 wide. Scott Wise in the center, Matthew McCann to the inside. Oh, the 62 of Nate DeFayette. Looked like contact was made, but hey, they kept it straight. Good job. And the 62 of Nate DeFayette trying to edge his nose in. Trying to get back up front there. Started 20th, currently 11th. Still a good run for that 62. 14 laps remain. Here comes the 97 of Thomas Gold. Kind of where he's at, where he started. He started 11th, currently running in 13th. And not count out the 97. 13 laps remain. Logan Keiss trying to battle his way back up front. Still back here in 14th. He is now looking to the inside of Thomas Gold for position. Well, back up front, though, Tony Manji has caught Jared Duda. Can Jared hold back the ever so charging 92 of Tony Manji? David McCullough, he is catching him. About a half a second back from Tony. Terry Griffey on his tail. On the tail of the number 8. So we've got the 8 and the 9 together. We've got 1 and 2 together, and 3 and 4 together. Number 5, Scott Bellum, kind of by himself, but he's got Josh Mayu right behind him. If Josh can catch the draft of the 81 on the straightaways, he may be able to catch up to him. So that'll put the 81 and the 02 together. That'll be 5th and 6th. And if Brady Road and the 29 can catch up to him, that'll be 5th, 6th, and 7th. Brady Road has got Jonathan Whalen behind him. So they are single file here for the most part. We go back up front. It looks like the 1 and 2 positions still together, but David McCullough and Terry Griffey going to do battle here. Terry Griffey to the inside of the 8 of David McCullough. Terry going to go into 3rd. Terry Griffey, your pole setter here tonight, trying to capitalize here. He has led 12 laps here. Tony Manji now looking to the inside of the 53, and I said looking because he did not edge the nose in there. And Jared Duda has led 6 laps. Tony Manji has led 7 laps. Terry Griffey has led 12. And David McCullough still looking to lead his first laps of the race, as well as Scott Bellum, Josh Mayu. Josh Mayu, though, looking to the inside of Scott Bellum. Scott Bellum's leaving that bottom open, and that is going to help the 02 just a little bit. And Josh Mayu in the 02 get a run here. That high side, though, you get that run off the corner there, and you might be able to keep the position as the 81 goes high, but the 02 is going to go low, and Josh Mayu is going to take that position away. Here comes the 29 of Brady Road. Brady Road looking to take that position away from the 81 of Scott Bellum. That is a 4-6. And the 29 will do it. We'll keep an eye on the battle here as we take a look at back up front. Jared Duda, Tony Manji, Terry Griffey 1, 2, 3, David McCullough 4. David McCullough is still with these guys. And then we've got another pack of cars right behind them, but we have got a battle for the lead here coming up. Tony Manji, 9 to go. He is going to look to the inside of the 53, and he is going to make and complete the pass before coming out of the turn. It's going to put Tony back up front. Now Terry Griffey looking to the inside of Jared Duda for second. He is going to complete the pass here before coming out of turn 3. Well, you can't forget about David McCullough, because here comes David McCullough as well. Well, this race is really starting to heat up here. Eight laps remaining. Oh, it looked like Terry was gonna go to the inside, and I think Tony said, "Nah, I don't think so." Well, that just opened the door up for the 53 of Jared Duda to get his nose back in there on the low side of Terry Griffey. Can they? Oh, no! Contact made between the 8 and the 9. No caution. There it is. Caution is out. Oh, no. Terry Griffey was having such a good run, too. And, oh, my golly, Terry, think he got hit again. We're going to go back here and take a look. All right, now Terry Griffey on the outside here, the 53 of Jared Duda to his inside. Now it looks like Jared is low. There's some room there between them two. Right here is where the contact was made between the 8 and the 9. The 8 of David McCullough and the 9 of Terry Griffey. Now the 8 did help Terry back straight, but Terry ended up getting into that outside wall, which knocked him back down. And the 29 gets around, and the 9 keeps spinning there. And okay, so the 9 did not get hit again, it looks like. All right, so there was no contact there. Who is that up front here? Thomas Gold. What happened to Thomas? I think he just dodged it. Yes, he did. He just dodged it. He was on the apron there, and yeah, that's what happened. All right, I was wondering what happened to Thomas Gold. Okay, well, that is going to bring out the caution here with 7 to go. And Tony Manji back up front. Jared Duda second. David McCullough now third. We are going to wait for the official word in from race control. All right, hard racing. That's what they're going to call it as. So just nobody at fault. That's what they call a no-fault wreck, when it's just hard racing. So there was nobody at fault. There will be no EOLs given. There will be no drive-through penalties. None of that. Just hard racing. So, all right. Well, 6 remaining here, and now Terry Griffey is gonna be still out here. I don't know how bad the damage is. We're gonna take a look here. And it doesn't look like it's too bad. Okay. Terry Griffey back to 10th. Well, we're not going to interview anybody. We are going to let them race it out here. Gonna keep everybody on the track concentrating. Let's check and see if we can get, is he still in here? Yes, he is. There he is. All right, let's see if I can talk to him. Thomas Gold, Josh from the booth. Got a copy?
What's up?
Well, Thomas, man, it's been some action-packed racing here tonight. We got 5 laps to go. And how's the racing out there? And it looks like you've been in the mix of some things down there. But yeah, you're still out here. So talk about your racing.
It's been a pretty terrible race, I'm not gonna lie. I've been caught up in things that weren't necessarily my fault. I just got caught up in by some bonehead moves, but here we are in 7th with my teammate behind me, and you know, if we can just survive turn 1, I'm sure there's going to be a caution. We just stick it out and get a top 10. I'll be happy with today.
You'll be happy with today. All right. Well, I know there's probably some temper, so to speak, out there currently, and I don't mean to bring that out of anybody. You know, to me, it's just racing. You know, I'm not an admin. But hey, you're still out there, Thomas. So don't give up, man. There's anything can happen, bud. You know, I just want to say that from a broadcaster's perspective. If it'll go, go.
Right. Hopefully I can get a good restart. I got a pretty fair amount of damage on this truck, but I think if I can get my teammate to you know, be with me and kind of protect me if there's a wreck in front of us, then I think we'll be a pretty good showing for Imperial, knowing the circumstances.
All right, Thomas. Well, good luck out there, bud, man. Don't give up.
Thanks.
Well, all right, Thomas Gold, Scott Bellum, and Nate DeFayette are our teammates for Imperial Motorsports. And here we go. We are going to go back a racing here. Now, we'll get the green flag with 3 to go when they cross the line. So to be a 3-lap shootout. Tony Manji on point. Jared Duda second. Josh Mayu will be 4th. David McCullough in 3rd. And the 85 of Jonathan Whalen will be 5th. Scott Wise will be 6th. That is the top 6 coming to the restart here. Yeah, you got that right. Darren Bruce, man, I'm sorry about your luck out there, bud. I mean, you're more than welcome to come up here and talk if you want to. I will totally leave that up to you. Yeah, it's Toby, it's quite eventful here coming down to the final laps. But here's the thing. Well, we still got 14 drivers out here. The top 14 are on the lead lap. Scott Bellum is on pit road, as well as Darren Bruce. Looks like damage getting fixed. I see Darren in chat here, and it's heartbreaking. It really is. We started with 20 drivers. We are now down to 14, and we're going to have 3 to go here at this restart. Pace car is off. Tony Manji on the loud pedal. Green flag is back out for the final time because we will not go back green, and they're whacking already before turn number 1. That's going to do it. Oh, no. Well, we are going to go take a look at what happened. I know Jonathan Whalen was involved in that as well. I did see his speed go down. I ain't picking on him, but that's how we know who was involved. All right, here we go. Now the green flag is going to come out here. Everybody on the loud pedal. And did somebody not know what happened here? Oh, a little bit of bumping action going on here. And I'm not sure who that is. Is that, let's see, Thomas? What? The 97? Wait a minute. Okay, the 97 of Thomas Gold, who I just talked to. Okay. Looks like just they were bumping there. Now I'm not an admin, so I really don't know how to call this. I don't know. Anyway, there was some bumping action there between Jonathan Whalen and Thomas Gold. That sent Jonathan Whalen to the inside. So as we go back down here to Jonathan Whalen, and that's going to put Jonathan Whalen into Logan Kais. And I was just talking to Toby in chat, and that's going to, oh man, that's where the caution is going to come out right here. So that sent the 85. Oh man, yes, and a caution will come out. So, well, all right. Well, that's gonna put, I believe, Tony Manji your winner. And while I'll let them get things figured out here before we kind of figure out what's going to go on. But now Tony Manji is going to be your winner here tonight. Under caution. And it looks like Jared Duda is going to finish second. And Josh Mayu is going to finish third. But we'll wait and see here. Coming to the stripe and see what happened to what's going on here. Like I said, I can imagine, Toby. I can imagine. You know me, I'm just a broadcaster. I am not an admin. Thank God I don't have to deal with it. Just call the race like I see it. I think that's why people like me broadcasting so much, because I do call it like I see it. I just don't enforce the rules that are behind whatever the rules are for the league, because I'm not an admin. So, if that makes any sense. All right, well, Tony Manji is going to come away with the win here tonight as we get a good look at Tony Manji there. So congratulations to Tony Manji for getting the win here tonight. Jared Duda is going to finish second. Josh Mayu will finish third here. Give us just a few minutes, folks. We'll get the top three down here for an interview. Don't go anywhere. The MaxSpeedTV post-race show with the top three will be coming up right after these messages. Alrighty, back live here on Max Speed TV. I have caught up with third place Josh Mayu. Josh, man, talk about the racing out there tonight, but it was very interesting to say the least, man. Talk about it.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting. Great truck we had under us tonight. I had a lot more speed than I was showing. I was just trying to stay safe and out of trouble. We had a lot of cautions there. Glad to bring it home.
Well, what did it take to keep the truck straight? Because I know the temperatures wasn't high, but it looked like there was a lot of close calls there. You know, people losing it, so to speak. Or well, was that just a combination of the truck and the track, or what?
It was just people going for it all. They wanted to try to win it on the first lap type thing, which made great for broadcast probably, and it looked awesome. But you just had to back out and let it happen, let it go, and then be there at the end type thing. That's what.
All right, Josh. Well, we're not going to keep you, man. We're going to let you go. You're coming tonight, a third place in points. Going to pick up some points on Dalton Tucker, unable to make it tonight, it looked like. So you're going to gain a little bit of ground there. Now, after tonight, 15 races left before the chase starts. I know it's still early to think about it, but you might want to start thinking about it. Has that crossed your mind?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep clicking away these top three them to death type thing. Keep doing what I can do and see where we're at when playoffs.
All right, Josh. Well, any thoughts, shout-outs you want to give before you go celebrate third here tonight?
I'd like to thank all the veterans, being Memorial Day weekend. Glad everybody showed up. It was a small field tonight, but thanks to all the people that showed up tonight. Thank you for broadcasting. Thanks to my teammates, K2B Motorsports. Thanks for my family and all that. That's about it.
All right, Josh, go celebrate, bud.
Thank you.
Well, all right. Well, that'll bring us to second place here. Jared Duda. Jared, you kind of started mid-pack there. You led 8 laps, so, some bonus points for you, to say the least. And, hey, a podium finish. Talk about your racing there, man.
Yeah, we started mid-pack, had an all right qualifying run. Kind of just sat around in about the 10th spot, and then we got into some trouble early on. Spun, had to go to the back of the field. Came all the way from the back, drove up front, led a few laps. Tony got us there at the end. And, yeah, came home P2 on a quick caution at the end. Wish I would have had a shot at Tony on that last restart, but P2 is not bad.
Well, I'm gonna throw something out here for you. Now, let's say the caution did not come out. I know it did, but let's say it didn't. Do you think you had something for that number 92? Did you have something for him?
If we would have finished the race on the green, I'd say probably not. I was hoping for about out of 2.
Well, all right there, Jared, man. Well, you're gonna pick up some bonus points here this evening as well. Now, it doesn't look like you're in the top 12. Now, I don't know about the top 16. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but going into next week's race, has the chase crossed your mind? Hopefully making it into that top 16 when the chase begins.
Oh yeah, that's the whole plan. My first race was 4 weeks ago, so I'm a little behind on points. I'm hoping to get lucky and catch a win, get in the points, or maybe just barely nip that top 16. But yeah, that's the whole goal, is to make it into the.
Well, awesome racing out here tonight. I mean, I enjoyed it myself. I mean, yeah, things did happen, but it's racing. How was the track though in general? Did it feel good?
Yeah, it was pretty solid. Sometimes it was better than others. When the track got cool, it handled a lot better. It was a lot faster. Sometimes it was tight. Almost caught the fence a few times. Otherwise, it wasn't bad overall.
Yeah, it's it does change, and that is key. You gotta kind of have to adjust each and every lap, with the track changing conditions. But no green flag pit stops. Did that kind of throw everything out the window, or was y'all looking for maybe a green flag pit stop run?
I was kind of preparing for a green flag run, saving fuel, trying to get my fuel mileage going, but that never happened. So Otherwise, didn't really mess us up too bad. Just came in and got fuel tires and went on.
You kept going, indeed. You're going to finish second here tonight, Jared. Any thoughts, shout-outs you want to give before you go celebrate?
Just have Memorial Day. Thanks all the veterans. Shout out to the guys at ISRA. They put on a good show here. They run this thing quite well. Tony, good race. Thanks for letting me lead a few laps. Yeah, shout out to the guys at Best Overhead Doors.
All right, Jared, man, go celebrate, bud. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, sir.
All right, well, that's going to bring us to our winner here tonight, but we're not going to interview him because we've interviewed him every week. No, I'm just playing, Tony. Tony Manji is going to come away with the win here tonight under caution. Unfortunately, I don't think that's the way Tony wanted it. Tony, we'll let you talk about it, man, because I know you were hoping for a green flag finish, because I know you're a hard racer. You love racing everybody, and you're a very well clean racer. But you got caught up into some stuff, and was you kind of worried that this may not be the race for you?
Well, yeah, this thought certainly entered my mind. It seemed evident that we just weren't meant to win this one. But the truck was great all night. It was just the track is really tough. Pocono is not an easy track to drive. Apparently, I don't like triangles. I guess I don't know what the deal is, but no, it was very fun though. Entertaining. It was a roller coaster night for us, and to be honest, totally honest, I really don't know how we pulled this one off. Like I'm kind of speechless almost, but it was a very grueling race with a lot of the cautions and a lot of the seas parted our way, and things kind of went our way. And I mean, yeah, I wanted to race it with Jared, dude, at the end there. He's a wheelman. He's creeping up in there, and hopefully he gets him one soon. But somehow tonight it was our night.
Well, things, it is Pocono. We know how Pocono is. It's the tricky, they don't call it the tricky triangle for nothing. What was the most difficult thing for you that you had to endure here tonight, other than having to, getting involved in some little mishaps there? But other than that, what was difficult for you?
Being patient. Keeping my cool and being patient behind the wheel, because there was a few times there where I was starting to lose my head a little bit and trying to, force the issue in areas where it, shouldn't be. But, eventually I kind of calmed myself down and understood that, we had more race left and all those good things. And I had my teammates telling me, helping me out. But it was just, a few times where we'd have people with no tires, or we'd have, different people in different situations, or we got dumped on that one restart. It was frustrating at times. So, we got through it, battled through a ton of adversity. I felt like that was the most adversity I've had in a race, and really kind of wrote myself off about halfway through. And next thing you know, here we are popping up into second and then eventually into the lead.
Well, you did make it up front. And, they say the most important lap is the final lap. And, well, here tonight, the final lap was under caution, which, doesn't really change much. You're still going to get the win here, but it's not the same as outright winning a race. I mean, I'm sure you get the same feeling I get.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I definitely wanted to race Jared for that win. I mean, who knows? He might have popped out and got me, but really based on the trends of the race and the way it was going, both of us kind of knew that there was going to be a yellow. We weren't going to go that whole end of that stint green no matter what. There was just no way, just based on the way the race was going. So we knew it was going to happen. Granted, I didn't think it would happen on the front stretch, taking the green on a restart, but we had talked, and his goal, his strategy was to beat me off a turn one. And if he could do that, he thought he'd have it won, because he knew there'd probably be a wreck down the backstretch. So we kind of were ready for it. We just didn't know when it was going to happen, and it came out a little earlier than we expected.
Yeah, and it really was shocking. the way, it just happened on the front stretch there. But hey, this race is over. The Tricky Triangle is done. It's over with. Got Homestead next week. Now back to an oval track, but it's a different type of oval. What's your thoughts on Homestead?
Homestead, I absolutely adore Homestead. It's one of my favorite tracks on the game besides my home track in Michigan. But Homestead, I absolutely love it. It's always been good to me, so hopefully I can go there and grab another.
Well, my last question for you is, now you came into tonight, of course, first in points, 724 points, 43 ahead of Dalton. Dalton, unfortunately, not here tonight. Do you have any words for Dalton not being able to make it? I know you and him, y'all love racing each other. And any words for Dalton or the rest of the drivers that was out here?
Well, I wish Dalton was here tonight. He probably would have really whooped me pretty good. No, he's relaxing, enjoying his Memorial Day weekend, and of course, got to thank all the veterans for this weekend. Obviously, a really special holiday. But yeah, no, it was a great race. I look forward to racing these guys each and every week, and it was really exciting.
All right, Tony, congratulations on your win here tonight at Pocono. Thoughts, shout-outs, final words before you go celebrate?
Yeah, I got to thank my sponsors, Datama Media. They make all the custom websites. They do some cool drone footage. Check them out on Facebook or at datamamedia.com. Got to thank Best Overhead Door, Greg McKinney in South Carolina. Need any garage doors installed, get them from Mr. McKinney and the Best Overhead Door. And, of course, Maple Leaf Graphics for the awesome paint scheme, all that good stuff. Yeah, what a wonderful night. Really happy to win. Again, thank you to all the veterans. Memorial Day weekend. Happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody. Got to thank I-States Racing Association. Josh Mayu does a great show, does a great job running the show. Everybody up in race control booth. You guys, Josh, for broadcasting, you do a great job. So thank you so much, and see you guys next week.
All right, Tony, we'll see you next week, bud. Go celebrate your win here tonight, and we'll see you at Homestead.
Thank you, sir.
Uh-huh. All right, well, that'll bring us to the final results here, pending anything that the admins do outside of what I say here, because whatever they do, that's out of my control. So let's get down here to the live grid here. All right, coming away with the win here tonight here for ISRA will be Tony Manji. Jared Duda going to finish in second place. Josh Mayu third. Scott Wise in fourth. David McCullough fifth. Nate DeFayette sixth. Matthew McCann in that seventh position. Thomas Gold eighth. Brady Road ninth. Kenny McCullough 10th. Chuck Harrell is going to finish 11th. Terry Griffey 12th. Jonathan Whalen 13th. Logan Keiss 14th. Scott Bellum 15th. Jim Westerfield 16th. Darren Bruce 17th. Steve Seegers 18th. Frank Reese 19th. And Ed Adams will finish in that 20th position. Alrighty, folks, that'll do it here for MaxSpeedTV and ISRA. If you're new to MaxSpeedTV, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell for a live MaxSpeedTV action for iRacing. So until next time, folks, stay safe and have a good night.